We love to see domino on this thing. But yet they have these little games coming up. The maths thing. Maths game? Really? What's the demand for that?
Welcome, Sports Nation, to Sports DTM, the sports channel where we call sports down the middle.
Greetings, Sports DTM fans, and welcome to another episode of Sports Down the Middle, the channel of undiluted sports content. If you have not yet subscribed, just click that subscription button and welcome to the Sports DTM family. Now, news coming out of the athletics world is that the IOC has planned to remove the 4x400m races from the summer 2024 Olympic Games to be held in Paris. The International Olympics Committee has announced that the men's and women's 4x400m relay races will be cut to make room for Mathlympics analysts. The decision to add maths-based events to the Games was made by the IOC and the Paris Organizing Committee, and it also indicated that the World Athletics was reportedly left out of the decision entirely. At the press conference announcing the program change on Thursday, IOC President Thomas Bach said he was thrilled to usher in the new era of Olympic Games. Analyst, the plan is to replace 4x400m relay races with maths-based events. But why maths-based? Give me your views on this now. Good move, bad move? Talk to me.
What you say, Kurt? Mathletic? Come on, man. IOC could do much better than that. What about taking out some of the longer, boring races? You can't take out the 4x4. It does seem crazy to me. But what was the name of that event again?
Thomas Bach must have been a math teacher in a former life, or before him take up this Olympics committee thing, he was a math teacher or lecturer, and he wants math to remain relevant. That must be the case, because the fact is that for 99% of this world, after we graduate high school or college, we never use a math equation in our life. We don't use bearings, we don't use algebra, we don't use no math equation, nothing at all for the rest of our lives.
You know, IOC really think this is sports day. This is a big tournament, big Olympics. You're coming with that. What next? You gonna start a race?
Yeah, this is crazy movements. 4x4? That makes no sense. I mean, this is like a pet event for a lot of teams or countries who expect to medal bigly on this, especially Jamaica, and some countries from the Caribbean like Trinidad. They look forward to this event, and as well as is a culmination of some speed and endurance. It makes no sense to remove 4x4 to have maths race. It makes no sense to me at all, none whatsoever. If you want to introduce something, go right ahead, but don't remove something that is like a strong staple of Olympics and persons look forward to that event. I mean, it's an event that persons look forward to. Any relay should be maintained. Any relay. So because persons look forward to stuff like that. And in some cases, that is one of the only cases that some persons actually get a medal. So to remove that makes no sense. If you want to introduce it, go right ahead, have a referendum, whatever you want to do. But don't remove something as important as a 4x4. And no, maths race. I remember doing that as a child. The smarter persons would wait. I mean, you have many variations. You have the smarter persons who wait. You can run to them with a paper, they do answer the question, and the fast one would just run back to the finishing line and so forth. And in some events or setups, you would have the person run with the paper with the maths quiz. Run without the maths quiz, run to a point, do the maths quiz, and then come back and win. That was exciting. I enjoy that. But I'm really looking to see what that would entail in an Olympic setting. And if they don't know, it's not automatic in a sense. It should be extremely competitive. because my money is on Nigeria, even Jamaica too. But my money is on Nigeria in terms of from a maths perspective, because they have some brilliant maths persons down there. So let them think it's automatic that's an Asian or some other country might win. But yeah, my money is on Nigeria if they should. But don't remove that 4x4. That's one of the medal tally that Jamaica look forward to, getting. So just let's not. And who to tell, this might just be one more medal for us to this 4x4, and you might have a clean sweep, with Nigeria and Jamaica and even the Caribbean influence coming through. But depends on the format. And while we're at it, why not add cricket? Add cricket and stuff like that. Since you want to add things that you feel is useful, add cricket.
Well, Kurt, we looked at the date of the event and noted that it was April 1st, 2021, and we thought right away this must be April Fool's Day, right? The Mathlympics must be a joke. Sebastian Coe was taken by surprise. I mean, he must be wondering what's going on. Why didn't Thomas Bach choose fencing? Oh, I forgot that he did that in the Olympics. So right away, I think that Thomas Bach needs to be subtracted from the IOC's board. But oh well, we're in trouble. He just got re-elected about a month earlier for another 4-year term. So the 4x400 meters is in serious trouble.
As sports fans, we don't want to see a lime and spoon and an egg and salsa. We have big sports like cricket that we haven't seen as yet. Even domino. We love to see domino on this thing. But yet they have these little games coming up. The maths thing. Maths game? Really? What's the demand for that?
Next, they'll be including English, probably a little bit of physics, geography, economics, and the Olympics will be a teaching ground and educational arena. And soon we'll start to hear about the athletes first being mathematicians first before being athletes.
There you have it, Sports DTM fans, another episode of Sports Down the Middle. The IOC has announced that they will be replacing the 4x4 men's and women's relay from the 2024 Olympic Games to be hosted in Paris with a maths-based event called Mathlympics. Let us hear your views on this one now by leaving your comment in the comment section below. And always remember to like, share, and subscribe. This has been another episode of Sports Down the Middle. Be blessed.